All right. Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is part two, I guess, of CCW Dark Side. I got a call from my brother in the middle of it, so I didn't want to. I never get calls from him, so I just wanted to check and make sure it wasn't an emergency. Everything is fine. But now we're back in the middle of this tag team matchup here at the start of CCW Dark Side of the Barbarians. Game Master James, middle rope, misses the knee strike. So the Barbarians versus the Chiefs and POs on the opposite side. One of the new tag teams, couple of the new characters on the block. Gary now in the ring with the Game Master James. James whips him into the corner. And now, big corner clothesline to Gary, knocks him to the ground. And now the Game Master James is going to inflict some more pain on Gary. Again, what a size difference here. A kick out at one by Gary. But yes, now Brother Matthew coming into the ring. And Game Master James and Brother Matthew, the Barbarians, they love to fight. As Brother Matthew flexing there. And I'm going to force Gary back to the ground. But they love to fight. They love to beat people up. Now into the cover, not even a one count. They love to beat people up, and they are doing an excellent job here tonight against these two rookies. And I think that's one of the reasons why they're beating the hell out of them the way that they are, is because they want to prove to these rookies that nothing is given here in CCW. Big clothesline by Gary, knocking down Brother Matthew. And now he's going to tag in Ferns. Ferns now into the ring. And now, big slam and throwing him around like he's nothing. Ferns, who can see eye to eye with Brother Matthew and Game Master James, just getting tossed around like a rag doll. These two brothers, so powerful, and now launching the Game Master James into the flying shoulder tackle. What a shoulder tackle from James. And now back into the corner goes Ferns. Another double team maneuver here. This time the Game Master James is going to launch Brother Matthew. Big shoulder tackle. Brother Matthew taunting a little bit. And now what the hell is this? Onto the shoulders. Oh, face first into the top turnbuckle. And now going to stomp away is Brother Matthew. Now Brother Matthew into the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out by Brother Matthew. Brother Matthew now. Oh, the Dominator. The Dominator picks him up, slams him down into the cover. 1, 2, 3. The Barbarians win as Game Master James makes the cutoff on Fernsey getting into the ring. And what a win, a statement win for the Barbarians. Proving to the newcomers, winning will not be easy. You have to take what you want in this company. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was just the first of our debuts here tonight, because in our next matchup, we have another debut. Yes, we are going to see the debut of Colombia's finest, Maria. Colombia's finest, Maria, takes on the right-hand woman of the women's champion, Chelsea. Sarah versus Maria. And ladies and gentlemen, this young woman, Maria, this is a woman that I have seen compete, that I have seen in the ring. I can tell you right now that she is so tough, such a tough young lady, such a tough young woman, very physical, very gritty wrestling style, and should make a great matchup here with the pure athleticism of Sarah. Maria and Sarah, right now, first time ever in a CCW ring. Let's send it down to ringside for ring introductions. And out first is Sarah. Sarah, of course, one-third of the originals. Chelsea, Tamara, and Sarah making up the originals. And they've been under fire as of late. The undefeated streak recently coming to an end. If I check my notes real quick, the undefeated streak recently coming to an end for the originals, who were on a tear. But one of the things that's been lingering in the back of the heads of the originals has been this new woman on the block, Monica, coming out here and telling them that she's from their past, that she has some sort of vendetta against them. But tonight, Sarah's going to need to drop all of that out of her mind and focus on this young lady, Maria, Colombia's finest, making her way to the ring. Of course, adorned in her gear, the colors of the Colombian flag. Originally from Colombia, immigrated to Canada when she was 13. And now a citizen of Canada. She is as rough and tumble as they come, and is more than willing to mix it up with any woman on the roster. Really just soaking in the adulation from the crowd here in the CCW warehouse in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Maria, going to be one hell of a challenge for for her opponent here tonight, Sarah. But again, as when we were talking about it earlier, Sarah and the originals and the rest of the originals have been under threat from Monica, who is saying that she's bringing a force of people from their past to make their lives a living hell. Well, Sarah's going to need to put all of that out of her mind tonight if she wants to pick up a win over Maria. And Sarah, early on in the matchup, has the advantage. And now into this. Back into the knees. That modified cloverleaf backbreaker, and then forearm shot to the face. Into the cover goes Sarah. One. And a kick out. And now another kick to the head. And what the hell is this? Who the hell is this? What the fuck? Maria up to her feet. Big German suplex. Whose music was that? Nobody coming out here, but the music enough to distract Sarah and give Maria an edge here. And she's currently taking it to Sarah. Oh! That modified 7 ripcord lariat dropping Sarah. And now, what the hell? Michinoku driver into the cover. 1, 2. Oh, and a kick out by Sarah. What intestinal fortitude by Sarah, kicking out of the Michinoku driver. Maria, what a maneuver there, and she has been very impressive in her ability to take advantage of the distraction. And then Maria setting her up. Big shots with the right hand, pushed off by Sarah, and now back into the ring. Sarah going to continue to strike here. And now forearm. Oh no. Oh! Twist of fate in the ropes. Sarah and Maria to the outside, and now gonna fight on the floor. Nope, Sarah just gonna throw Maria back inside and follow her back in. Big kick to the midsection. Strikes here from Maria, lightning quick. Stopped by Sarah. Big slam. And now Sarah gonna taunt a little bit, show off to the audience. Maria back to her feet, showing a lot of toughness of her own. Boom! Big reverse DDT. Oh, pump kick puts down Maria into the cover. 1, 2, and a... Oh, that was a rope. Maria had her hands on the rope. The referee didn't see it. And Sarah will walk away with the victory. But Maria was able to reach out at the last second and grab that bottom rope. Referee didn't see it. He didn't stop the count. Sarah declared your winner, but under dubious circumstances here in this matchup. Sarah avenges the loss of her and her teammate this past Friday on Fight Night, but with an asterisk beside it, ladies and gentlemen. Again, Maria, very impressive, and just a blatant referee mistake ends up costing her the match. Sarah declared the winner, and I'm not gonna lie, a little disappointed that Sarah was able to pick up the win, especially a win that is tainted. You never want to see that, but now we're going to go to a matchup where the winner will not be tainted. At least, I hope not, because we have another debut. Evan, the insurgent of CCW, comes in, has his first match, and it's an Extreme Rules match, and he's going to go up against the leader of the Brotherhood, Yannick, in what should be a very violent clash. The leader of the Brotherhood, the new leader of the Brotherhood, Yannick, of course, taking over the position emptied by Oscar and Arantes and Zano. Oscar and Zano. And now the Brotherhood haven't really been a presence on CCW TV as of late, but maybe with a win here, Yannick can get his team back in the flow of things. But he'll have to defeat the ever-dangerous insurgent of CCW, Evan, who is also making his debut here tonight. Let's send it down to ringside for ring introductions. And this is Evan, ladies and gentlemen. A truly terrifying human being. Another graduate of the Halifax Pro Wrestling School. So not a lot of, not much personal information or background that I can give you on this man. He is, from everything that I've heard about him, he is a very dangerous, very mentally unstable man who loves to get in there and hurt people. And I don't think that's any more evident than in the fact that in his first match, he's having an Extreme Rules match against a man who, at least in terms of CCW, is a long-time figure here in CCW. The leader of the Brotherhood, now making his way to the ring, Yannick, and he looks like he's ready to fight tonight. When I had talked to Yannick earlier when this match was announced, Yannick told me that he fears no man. He doesn't fear stepping in the ring with this man, even with all the rumors that he's heard about this man. He doesn't fear this man. He says anybody in their right mind should fear him in an Extreme Rules match. People got a glimpse of what he could do in that triple threat match to crown the first ever YouTube champion. Tonight they're going to get the full display, as now he stands across the ring from Evan. And Evan comes out swinging. Big palm strike there. And now I'm going to work over the base of Yannick. These two men, very similar in size. But Evan just a little bit more crazy, I want to say. And now, oh, went for the headbutt, but head first into the mat he goes. Yannick moving out of the way. Now, quick strike into the whip, into the corner. And now, forearm off the face. And keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, this is an Extreme Rules match. No disqualifications, no countouts. The only way to win is to pin or submit your opponent in the ring. 2-count kick out by Evan. Weapons are not only legal in this matchup, they are encouraged, as Yannick is now continuing to kick the shit out of Evan. And oh, what an athletic display there, but Evan moves out of the way. And just look at this man. Look at the dangerous capability of this man as he just punches Yannick in the throat. Going to continue to work over the base here. Now into the cover. No count kick out. Extremely impressive by Yannick. Oh, and now raking the back is Evan. And that's another thing that I've heard about Evan from my buddies at Halifax Pro Wrestling School. This man uses every inch of his body as a weapon. Big spear, big double leg takedown, whatever you want to call it there. And now off the ropes. Oh, big knee strike to the face. And Evan is all over Yannick in the early goings of this matchup. Now Evan to the top rope. Yannick 3/4 of the way across the ring. Oh, and a big splash into the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out by Yannick. But yeah, he uses every inch of his body as a weapon. And he's not afraid to play a little dirty if he has to. And now up onto the shoulder. Into the power slam. And Yannick, of course, are the clean-cut baby face in this matchup, if you will. So far, really the underdog of this matchup. Big Northern Lights suplex. And my God, he's just so athletic. He is just such an athletic competitor. And he's going to have to use every bit of the athlete in himself to beat this psychopath standing across the ring from him. Oh, big frog splash by Yannick. Into the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out by Evan. And Yannick is in shock that he didn't win it there, but now going to roll the outside and finally going to introduce some weapons into this matchup. A steel chair. That'll put a psychopath down for good, but knocked out of his hands. And now Evan going to set up for it. What the hell's he doing? Off the ropes. Oh! Cross body in the upper back. Driving all the air out of the body of Yannick. A 2-count kick out by Yannick. Yannick is showing off mad toughness here. As move after move. And now what the hell is this? Oh, the hip attack in the corner. Samoan driver. What the hell? 1, 2, 3. You could count to 100. Evan just put down Yannick. It looked like Yannick was in control in this matchup, but then the hip attack out of nowhere, like the hip attack, and then the Samoan driver. Just what a dangerous man this new guy is. Ladies and gentlemen, keep an eye out for Evan in the future, because he's going to have himself a long future here in CCW. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was an incredible display by both Yannick and Evan. But now we turn our attention to a new championship. That is correct. Like I said in part 1 of this episode, the CCW Women's YouTube Championship. This new championship, of course, trying to go towards more of a two-brand system here in CCW. So we have a new women's championship for exclusively to be defended here on Dark Side. And two of the best women in CCW's women's division are going to fight for the right to be the inaugural champion. On one side, we have Boss Babe Energy Emmy Lee, who, as we all know, has been around for a long, is a CCW original, incredible in-ring acumen, but has never been able to capture the big one. And as for her opponent, Tamara has the best record of any woman on Dark Side. She is now becoming synonymous with Dark Side as its top female performer. So Tamara versus Emily for the right to be the first ever women's YouTube champion seems like a pretty big deal. And it's going to be one fantastic match, I can guarantee you that. Let's send it down to ringside for ring introductions. And here comes Tamara. Of course, earlier tonight, Sarah, her stablemate, tag team partner, picking up a huge win over the newcomer Maria in dubious circumstances. Tamara looks to continue that momentum here tonight and walk away with the Originals' second championship title. Tamara, of course, if Tamara can win here tonight, she would be CCW Women's YouTube Champion. And then Chelsea, the CCW Canadian Women's Champion. And these three women, the Originals, have been fantastic. Of course, we mentioned earlier that their winning ways have kind of hit a snag of late. Chelsea losing a warm-up match, a warm-up match a number of weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, and then Tamara and Sarah losing a tag team match. But with the Originals, you know that they can turn it around quickly if they get the chance. But tonight for Tamara, it's not going to be a walk in the park, as she's got Boss Babe Energy Emmy Lee to contend with. And Emmy Lee, again, one of the competitors in this division, in this women's division, that we always talk about. We always say she is next. She's the next women's champion. She is going to have the next moment for a superstar, for a wrestler, is going to be hers. It's going to be her time in the spotlight next. Well, she said, I'm tired of waiting for my time in the spotlight as Canadian Women's Champion. How about I just take the new championship and I make this division on CCW Dark Side boss as fuck. And I agree with her. If she becomes the champ, there is no doubt in my mind that she will be the best champion in CCW. A fighting champion, a truly fighting champion, and somebody who all of our audience will be able to look up to. But that's if she wins the title here tonight. She's got to contend with the powerhouse of the Originals, Tamara. And there it is, the YouTube Women's Champion, the CCW YouTube Women's Championship. Tamara and Emmy Lee here, ready to go. Emmy Lee coming out firing with those strikes. Big DDT to Tamara. And really getting the early advantage here is Emmy Lee. And if you're Tamara, you don't want to let Emily get going, because once she gets going, it's hard to stop her. She goes up to the top rope. Oh, Meteora to Tamara. And Emmy Lee is on a different level here tonight. Short punches to the side of the head, and that'll discombobulate you one. But a big kick by Tamara gives her control in this matchup back. And that's what Tamara's going to have to do. The strategy for Tamara, get a hold of Emily, land her, ground her, do whatever you need to. Use your power to keep that woman on the mat, to keep her from, to really work her over with all the power that you have. If you're Emily, use your athleticism like she's doing right here. Oh, Tamara and Emily on the top rope. Oh, Emily went for the back suplex, but Tamara fights out of it. And now I'm going to kick her straight in the ribs 3 times. She could have a shattered rib cage after that. Oh, and now once again attacking the midsection. Emily in some trouble here as Tamara drags her to the center of the ring. Into the cover. No, kick out by Emily. What the? And now once again, up onto the shoulders of Tamara. Big power slam. And I'm going to drop the elbow across the chest. And this is exactly what you need to do if you're Tamara. Keep the pressure on. Use your power. Take the speed. Take the athleticism out of the question. Oh! Fisherman Brainbuster! And if you're Emily, to get back in this matchup, you need to get on your feet. You need to use your speed and athleticism to get going, to make sure that she can't catch you. Right there, rolls out of the way of the elbow. And now look at this. Neck breaker. That's into the cover. 1, 2. Oh, and a kick out by Tamara. And you know what that's usually countered, you know what that's usually followed up by? Boss statement. But in the ropes. Tamara in the ropes. And now Emily to the top rope. Went for the big splash, but Tamara moves out of the way. Tamara now pulling her back up to her feet. Big boot caves in Emily. Dragging her to the center of the ring. Oh. Oh, what the is this? This kind of modified, weird looking submission, but Emily powers out. Now Emily into the corner. And I'm going to try and work over the arm of the more powerful opponent. I'm probably trying to take out the legs here, but Emily has a vision for what she wants to do. And this is kind of it. Springboard Hurricane Rana into the cover. 1, 2 for the championship. No! Emily. Tamara powers out. And now, big running drop kick to the back of Tamara. Up to the top rope. Oh, Emily thinks the better of it. Mic check! Mic check! And now once again, Emily to the top rope. Come on. Cross body takes down Tamara into the cover. 1, 2 for the championship. No! Tamara refuses to quit. Emily refuses to relent. Which one of these two women is walking out of here as the new CCW Women's YouTube Champion? Big Bulldog by Emily. Boss statement, but her feet are in the ropes. Rope break once again. Pulls her back to her feet. Oh, back of the head off the canvas. Tamara's got to get something going here. Emily refusing to give in. Into the corner. Face first into the corner once again. Step up Hurricane Rana perhaps. No, arm drag. Halfway across the ring. Into the cover. 1, 2. 3, Emily is your new CCW Women's YouTube Champion. And finally, the first piece of gold captured by Emily. A huge win for a great competitor, finally reaching the mountaintop, winning the championship. And ladies and gentlemen, what a fantastic match. Emily really showing off a championship level, refusing to let Tamara get up and get going, really keeping the pressure on Tamara. That was incredible, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, just fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you join us this Friday for the Fight Night live stream on Friday night. I also hope that you'll join us on June 19th for Birthday Bash when we have our first Supercard CCW Birthday Bash. I hope that you guys join us. I hope that you enjoyed the episode. And again, I want to apologize one final time for the 2 parts. Thought there might have been an emergency. It turns out that there wasn't, so I'm thankful for that. I'm also thankful for you guys for stopping in, for watching this, for supporting. If you've been supporting, for sending messages, if you've been sending messages, thank you guys so much. This has been a really, truly grateful, truly cool experience for me to do this as a kind of a creative outlet. So thank you guys so much for watching, and again, please join us Friday for the Fight Night live stream, and on June 19th for our first Supercard CCW Birthday Bash. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and as always, have a great day, and peace.